I think we need, above all, more infrastructure and more. I believe that once we have more autonomy, I think people will adopt it more. I'm telling you, I tried the ET5. I've had the ET5 for a while, and I loved it. I loved it. So much space inside, the comfort, the quality, and as on the outside, right? And I think that, like any other electric car, you have more experience testing electric cars. I believe it's the future, but we need further development in a new type of batteries, more reliable, with more autonomy, and the materials used should be more, if they are ultimately more economical in some way, to be able to create or to lower that type of cost, of production cost. That, and when I think that gradually that arrives, surely any, whether it's Tesla, B1D, or who knows, maybe in the future, Credit World or NIO, when that point is reached, it will be key and people will stop using combustion cars, combustion engines. I'm convinced. It's clear. Well, I can tell you something about NIO that not many people have seen yet.
And it's that yesterday a NIO user in Germany, okay, recorded a NIO battery swap time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds in his own car.
Look at that.
Your diesel car or a diesel car? You don't fill a tank in 3.5 minutes?
No, no, no.
Just putting in the fuel, not to mention paying.
And the wear and tear of an electric vehicle is practically nil. Look, the battery wear, yes, over time. But if you change the battery wear. You forget about that. And the change and the mechanical parts department is practically nil, unlike a combustion car, which what happens? It's all expenses and so on. So I think it's the future and what's needed. Perhaps more information is needed and more access to electric vehicles.
Yes, especially because of prices. Hey, Arturo, I wanted to ask you, now you're at Gridwall for a few days, practically 2 days. I think you said yes. Did they reach out to you or did you seek them out? Let's see if you can answer this for me.
Well, let's say that was opened. Opportunity opened up, and from there it was a long negotiation, and they showed a lot of interest. And of course, I really liked the interest they showed, and we reached an agreement.
Very well. Hey, you might be aware of what's happened lately, and there have been several negative rumors about GitHub. I wanted to talk more about Greenwall, which is a brand not excessively known in Europe yet, in the southern part of Europe, like Spain, because it was said that Greenwall was closing in Europe and leaving. But look, gentlemen, look, if it's so much that they continue hiring, in this case, designers coming from NIO to keep designing in Europe, where are you? How many people are in the design team? How many employees do you have at the European headquarters? So what can you tell me?
Let's see. I can tell you a little, because this news isn't from long ago, right? Let's see. This theoretically affects marketing and sales in Europe. I think it's also because of an issue, because I don't know if they're regulating a bit the matter of that for, I'm not sure, because the latest rumors I've heard are that they're going to try to require brands to have a factory in Europe, right? So I don't know if it's because they've said, well, this has been going on for a while, maybe it will last a couple of years. So I think they want to develop that type of marketing and sales, manage it from China. And once they have, if they ever have a factory in the future, which I don't know.
I have no idea. These are the rumors being heard.